Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing affordable makeup favorites from the summertime. I mentioned in my spring favorites video that I'm going to be doing favorites quarterly rather than monthly, and it gives me a chance to really try products, to really know like what it is I'm actually loving. So in the spring I did two different videos, a drugstore and a high-end, and instead of calling it drugstore, I'm going to call it affordable because there are products here that aren't necessarily at the drugstore. And I don't know if you want to call Ulta the drugstore. There's actually not drugs sold at Ulta. It's more of like a price point that we're talking about when we say drugstore, or when I do anyways. So this is affordable favorites, and I'm going to have my high-end favorites coming up after this, and it's favorites and hate it's, things that I didn't like, and there's a couple that we're going to talk about. So without further ado, if you would like to see what my affordable makeup favorites were from the summertime, then keep on watching. I can't get enough of this yogurt. I love it. It's going to be one of those videos where like I can't stop touching my hair, because it seems to be every time I do a favorites video, I recently got my hair cut. But anyway, so I don't have a ton, which I guess is good for the longevity of this video, but I do have some. And I am liking doing these videos quarterly because honestly, sorry, I'm just going to eat my yogurt while I talk to you. Honestly, like, it really is giving me a chance to try products and like really narrow it down to things like I'm really liking, that I feel are worthy of mentioning. So the first thing I want to just quickly mention, because it's a newer to me product. It was probably mid to late summer that I tried this, and this is the OFRA collaboration with Nikki Tutorials highlighter. Now, this is not my shade. I'm going to just say that right now. This one is Blind the Haters. It doesn't work for me as a highlighter. It's meant for deeper skin tones. But I've been using this on my lids. And you guys, I'm not judging the color. I'm judging the formula. It is the most buttery, pigmented, blinding highlight I've ever seen in my life. And this is the first OFRA highlighter I've ever used. So I was like, holy crap. And I'm a little bummed that I can't use the shade on my cheekbones or anything, but as a lid color, I mean, it's so amazing. And so I am using it on my lid. I just think this formula though is another level, like just so gorgeous. Like I'm just like, wow, like I want every shade they have. So I think this is a super affordable product, and so the quality is just there. It's freaking gorgeous. So I just wanted to make mention of that. I know that OFRA highlighters aren't a new thing, but it was new to me. Okay, next I want to discuss, I'm trying to wipe these things off real quick before I show them. With this foundation, okay, this CoverGirl foundation, you can see how much is missing from it. I did an entire dedicated video to this foundation. I've been talking about it non-stop this summer. I've worn it so much, and like this isn't the only shade I have, so the fact that this is, when you look inside, it's like 3/4 of a way gone, and I have a couple of other shades that I've been kind of trading off depending on my level of tan. Okay, I'm sorry, this hair is... Anyway, I love this. It is full coverage, it is long wearing, it minimizes the pores, it gives such a flawless finish, it blends out beautifully. This is one of the best foundations at the drugstore. Yes, it's supposed to be matte, but it's a wearable matte. It's a skin-like matte. It is a beautiful matte. It's not chalky whatsoever. So I just can't say enough good things about this foundation. It was definitely the one I used the most this summer, because in the heat, in the desert, this one stayed put, did not melt off my face, did not break up. It was just, it came through, and it's oil-free. So, yes, favorite, big time. I have another OFRA product. I have this is also kind of new to me, but like it's so good. This little sponge really shocked me, you guys. I mean, I came across the Morphe one recently and I really like that one too, but this one, it's so squishy. There's just something about it that's just so good. Like, it gives such a flawless blend, and I just love the squishiness of it, because sometimes beauty blenders or beauty sponges can be really firm, and I find that the firm ones just don't blend out as easily, and then some sponges just really eat up a lot of product, and this one I just feel is like in the middle, where it blends everything else out really nicely, and it doesn't absorb too much product. I love this. I love it. And it really surprised me. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting, I mean, it's a beauty sponge, right? I wasn't expecting to be like so in love with it, but I am. It's really good. The last OFRA product, I'm just going to throw this in here too. This is another highlight. It's the Cheeky Cheekbone Enhancer, and this is it's a loose powder. And again, this color doesn't work for me, but the formula is really nice. It's very finely milled, and I just want to swatch it. Like, look at the pigmentation on these. It's one of those highlights that has like a lavender undertone though, so it's really not for me on the face. But I have used this in my inner corners and in the center of my lid, kind of like I have right now. Although this is the ColourPop jelly cream eye situation. But that's kind of how I've been using this product, and it pops just as much as this. It's so stunning. I wish I had a color that went on my face, but I don't. But I love the products that I've been trying from OFRA. I'm really impressed by. So I just wanted to mention them. These you have seen in my videos all summer long, and that is this Marble Collection brushes from BH Cosmetics. I got these in the spring when I first moved into this house, and I'm obsessed with these brushes. First of all, look at how pretty they are, and don't judge, they're all dirty because they've all been used. And there's more than this. These are just the ones I grabbed just to show in the video, but look at how pretty they are with like the marble base and then the rose gold. They're just so gorgeous. So they're so nice to just have on display, but they actually work so well. I love them so much. Like, they have been my go-to eye brushes all summer, and this has been my face brush. I've been using a bronzer one, a blush one. Like, I just love them. They're such good, and they're such a good deal too, because they're so affordable. I don't know, I'm obsessed with these brushes. This mascara I've been using for about a month. This is the Revlon Volumizing Mascara, and I love this. I have it on right now. I don't have lashes, any falsies on, which you probably can tell, but this is a really good mascara from the drugstore. It really kind of competes with some high-end mascaras in the volume and in the length that it gives. I really like this. This is what the wand looks like. These are kind of my favorite kind of wands. I know some people like the plastic wands. Those are not really the ones I like. I like the spoolie kind of wands. I just feel like they get in a little deeper, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but I just like this a lot, and it's another affordable brand. Obviously, this is an affordable video. All right, this next thing is so ridiculous in its affordability, but I just wanted to mention it because it's part of my routine, and it's these like generic, I don't even have a brand, makeup remover cleansing towelettes, and it says on it you can compare it to the Neutrogena makeup removing towelettes. Okay, first off, I used to use the Neutrogena ones. I don't use these on the face. Let's get that out of the way. I use these to wipe swatches to clean up my makeup and my beauty area and anything that I need to like clean the makeup up, whether it's like my foundation pan thing, tray that I squirt my foundation on. I clean that up with these. I love these, and I was using the Neutrogena ones, which were $6 for a pack, And these I found at the Dollar Tree store for $1. So every time I go, I like stock up on like 6 packs of these because, I mean, I go through them fast. Makeup wipes are so expensive. And why? I mean, it's not like you're really going to use these on your face. And if you are using them on your face, you should not use them on your face. I don't know. These things dry my skin out, so I would never put them on my face. But for $1, you cannot beat it. These I also got in the spring, the Blowout Lash from Kiss. I got the entire collection sent to me from Kiss, and there's all different styles, and I seriously haven't found one style that I didn't like. I'm really impressed with these. This collection is very wispy. There's something for everyone. If you like a more short lash, if you like a longer lash, if you like a thinner, more wispy, if you like full volume, there's a style in there for you. I love these. This is one of my favorite styles because it is glam because it's a little bit on the longer side, but it is very wispy, and I really like that. And this is the Chignon. I really like these. They're affordable. They're at the drugstore. They're fantastic. The next product is sold at Sephora, but the price point is considered affordable. So I decided to include it in this video instead of high ends. And that is this Sephora brand liquid lipstick that I'm wearing right now in the shade 40. There's no name. It's just 40. This color is everything to me. It is the perfect shade for my skin tone in the pinky nudes. I love it so much. It looks like just a standard liquid lip, but like this color does it for me. And I've been using it since I got it, probably in July. It's so good. If you guys haven't tried the Sephora collection liquid lipsticks, I really recommend doing it. And their lipsticks, like, they just have some good stuff. Sephora, much like the drugstore, has been stepping up their makeup game, and they're a very affordable brand. It's like the only affordable makeup at Sephora. So I recommend checking them out because, yeah, like I said, they have some really good products right now. And the last thing I was going to include in this video is kind of random, and I did show this on Insta Stories, but it is this Sally Hansen Airbrush Sun Instant Tanning Mousse. So I probably have mentioned somewhere along the lines of my video my obsession with their Sally Hansen Airbrush legs. Like, that spray makes your legs look so photoshopped. And like in the summertime when I go to the beach, or not the beach, but like the pool, I will put that on my entire body because it just makes you look like you have the most flawless skin, and it's waterproof. So you aren't going to sweat it off, and you can get in the water with it. And I think that's amazing because a lot of the other brands, like, as soon as you sweat, it's coming off. And it's $12.99 or $11.99. Well, I was in the Target, and I ran out of SelfTanner, and I was kind of looking to see like what they had at the drugstore or the cosmetics section, and there really wasn't anything that I would even remotely try to put on. So I went over and I was like, well, I guess I'll just do some like airbrush legs or something. And then I found this, and I didn't even know this existed. So I was like, sold. And this was $11.99. And I'm going to tell you, this is a mousse. It is just as good as like your high-end mousses like Vita Liberata or Saint Tropez. It's just as good for $12. I'm just saying. The color is beautiful. It's like one color though. It's not, they don't have like a light or a medium or a dark. It's just one color, but like in a pinch, this was awesome. I used this all summer long. Once I tried it, I was like, yes. So that was the SelfTanner that I used all summer, and I loved it. Okay, so it's time to get into the things that I didn't like at all. First one I'll just mention, I wasn't like, screw you, you suck. But it didn't work, and that's this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It did not poreless anything. There was no poreless about it. It did not minimize my pores. It didn't blur them. It didn't hide them. It didn't anything. As far as primers go, it was fine. but it didn't minimize pores, and that's what it says it does. So no fail. If you guys watched my drugstore first impressions, then you already know my feelings on these. These pop liquid lipstick permanent pouts, no. And then these topper popper lip toppers, like I thought they were going to be glossy. They're like metallic, and then they dry down to a liquid lip, and both of these feel so heavy on the lips. They dry, crack, peel. They're horrendous. Like maybe one of the worst lip formulas I've ever used, which, well, at least as of late. And I've said this before, like liquid lipsticks have changed so much that like there's no excuse for this. I love Pop as a brand. Like I love Pop. Their highlights are like my fave. But I just don't get this. And these were collabs. Like there were YouTubers that collabed on these. And I'm sure they didn't collab on the formula. They probably collabed on the color. But I'm going to say this. Personally, I would not have put my name on this. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on social. I'm at GLAM LATTE. And don't forget to head over to iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, CastBox, Spotify, and Stitcher for the GLAM LATTE Beauty Podcast. You don't want to miss it. There's some really cool guests coming up. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.